I'm here with Sky from Tagboard. Sky, good to see you.
JP, thanks for having me on.
Thanks, man.
I've always wanted to be on the channel here.
Yeah, I know. This is very exciting. I'm very excited about this interview with you. For everybody that's maybe tuned into some of the live streams we've been doing on air, live from the show, you'll see in the intro, it says powered by LiveView and Tagboard. Yes. So all the graphics you're seeing here, the lower thirds, things that we're using is actually powered by Tagboard. So Sky, maybe just for a moment for people who may not be familiar with Tagboard, for whatever reason, maybe just introduce Tagboard and kind of what your focus is as a company.
Yeah, so Tagboard is a cloud-based, modern, interactive graphic system. So it's HTML5 graphic system. The company started as social media, getting social media to screens. So if you've ever seen Inside the NBA and they put the tweets up making fun of Chuck and Shaq, like that's how Tagboard got its start. And then 2019 moved into just all cloud graphics. And so now we work with over 500 customers in the media, entertainment, and news space, Fox Sports, ESPN, Sinclair on the news side, doing World Cups and everything. And they all use Tagboard to produce all their graphics across all their programming.
Awesome, number one, because you guys do a lot. And here at NAB, you guys have been pretty busy.
Yes.
You've had a lot going on. If anybody can see this venue right behind me, you can kind of get a perspective. This is a partnership they have with AWS around Formula One.
Yep.
And with eSport or eSims, right?
Yes.
And seeing that and have here this week. But you've also had other things you guys have been doing?
Yeah, it's been a busy week.
Yeah.
Maybe our most busy NAB we've had, as you mentioned this right here, the Esports Racing Challenge, presented by AWS and NVIDIA, but all produced by Tagboard. And so they have 4 F1 simulators, and you're racing 3 laps on the Las Vegas circuit, and we're powering the production along with Everts and Ross in a fishbowl remote production, all in the cloud, happening at the AWS booth. And so remote production happening there. We're hosting out here, but Tagboard's directing the show as well, which is not something we do, but it's been fun. But powering, all the graphics, bringing in live data feeds from the cars so we can see sector times, lap times, the timing tower. So all the live data integration is a big thing that we do as well, in addition to polling, trivia, the social integration side, and just general graphics as a whole. That's
awesome. I think it's exciting to see how things are coming together, both from a remote production, but one of the things we've been doing here from a lightweight production is also the partnership you guys have with LiveView, right?
Yes, exactly.
Working together and bringing in the graphics through HTML as an input into the Cloud Studio as another avenue of giving further capabilities to do, like what we're doing here today, live here from the show.
Yeah, we see at NAB, we did something we call our Storyteller video podcast series, and we did it at SiriusXM Studio, a little full-on studio, not little at all, but we did something similar at the Super Bowl this year, actually, and we rented an Airbnb and turned the master bedroom into a studio, and it was a couple cameras, an LU800, LiveView Studio, and Tagboard, and just one operator that runs the show and a host and a guest on the show, and we're able to do, a lot of remote production, lightweight production, and professional quality. That's the biggest thing, is that you don't lose any of the quality as you're producing this, and it just creates a really cool interactive program like we have here.
Well, I'm really excited about what you guys are doing, where you guys are going as a company. It's been great to work with you and having this. Any quick highlights from NAB that you guys have seen in terms of, you've done a lot. You've been busy this week, so I'm sure you've been pretty busy, not to get around too much, but is there anything that stands out to you really from the show this week?
Everyone's got an AI product, it seems like.
Right,
so
that seems to be a big thing.
Navigating the AI stuff. We've been so locked in, I haven't even got to see a lot of what's going on, but we've just had really good conversations with customers, prospects, just about what they're doing and what they're looking forward to. And everyone just wants to create more content faster. And so that's what the lightweight production helps do between LiveView and Tagboard, is help scale content. And because that allows you to get more personalized with that content, which is what people want, is you got to go meet your audience where they are. So you can't expect them to come to you anymore. You got to go out to TikTok, to YouTube, to where they are, even in the gaming space, like into the Roblox world or what it might be. And so it's a lot of just, how can I create more content so that I can distribute it to these places where my audience is and where I can grow my audience. And so that's what a lot of people are just trying to do, is how can I do more with my existing set of teams and resources? And they're seeing that lightweight production is the way to do that.
They are. No, and I think that's key, driving the content and the value of being able to reach your audience.
Yeah.
And like you said, the Super Bowl, even last night with us doing an event here where we were having a lightweight production setup, leveraging Tagboard for a certain part of our production, and even this week has been, it's just been phenomenal to be able to have that integration, have a remote operator where she can push and go live with a lower third, right? Do something very simple, but really kind of up level the production a bit, right?
Exactly.
And giving you, enrich the content so that people have more, not only seeing the graphics, but you guys also provide polling and different features of your product for a more immersive experience.
Yeah, forever digital was always seen as being a little more raw, a little more unfinished of a product, and now with what LiveView Studio and LiveView are doing, and what we're doing on the interactive cloud graphics side, it doesn't have to be raw anymore. It can be at that level of a traditional linear program. And that's what we want. We want people to be and have one person operating it or two people operating it, like you have here with just one person back remote in California. So it's really fun. It's really cool to see what's possible. And the esports racing challenge is showing what's possible. We're doing full on esports broadcast with just a very lightweight, lean team.
I think I'm excited about it. Plus, I'm a big Formula One fan, so
you got to step into one of these.
I got to step in one of these and do this
before the line gets long.
Exactly. So, being a big Formula One fan, hey, thank you so much. This has been exciting, everybody. We're going to put a link in the description. If you have any questions for Sky or myself about Tagboard, I'll help direct that to them, and they'd be happy to talk to you guys. Any other questions or comments? Please let us know. Thank you for joining us.